Hello, everyone. This is Kathy Wilson. How are you? And meeting Andrew Gold was really a life-changing event, and I was the happiest girl in the whole USA. And I was always a fan of his. Um, he was in Linda Ronstadt's band. He was the backup musician. He was like the backbone. He did a lot of creativity, a lot of work on her albums, and Um, he was very, very, very talented. Well beyond his time. He was just incredibly talented and creative and awesome. And I was able to meet him, and it was just an honor to be able to meet him, and I'll never forget. And I just kind of guess I'm doing this to keep it alive, I guess. Okay, when I saw him, my husband and I drove from our house in Connecticut, Chaplin, Connecticut, and we drove to Ridgefield, Connecticut, and met him at his studio. And he showed me around, and I saw the inner workings and all the mixers and the keyboards and the computers and the wires and the on-air sign and the drum set behind that and the guitars on the wall and everything. I didn't see every room. I didn't want to be pushy. I was just glad to be there, and whatever he wanted to show me was fine. And he showed me, I listened to some projects he was working on. He was working on Lisa Angeli's song. I don't know if I pronounced her name right. Um, I asked him to play a song for me, and he played. What did he play? Still You Linger On. Still You Linger On. He did that with his guitar, and he had forgotten some of the words, but that's okay. And I sang along with it. It was fun. And anyway, my husband took pictures of us, and I gave Andrew some peanuts and some guitar strings. I also showed him my songbooks that I had purchased of, his, and I don't think he knew about those, but I showed them to him. He was amazed at it. And I showed him all my CDs. Well, not all, I think I brought all of them. And he signed them. Um, let's see what else. And I showed him what I had done when I was in high school. I took a graphic arts class in my last year of high school. His song, um, Thank You for Being a Friend, Travel Down the Road and Back Again. That song was on out that year. And so that was the album that I focused on my graphic arts class. And I made a t-shirt in silk screening, and I'd like to share that with you. So I'll show you the front and the back. The front says Andrew Gold, and the back says All This and Heaven Too, and that's the name of his album where Thank You for Being a Friend was released. Okay, so
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down a road and back again. true, you're a pal and a confidant.
All this in heaven too. I showed him that. He was amazed. I also made this little notebook. I made 2 of them. I gave him one and I kept one. And it's just a notebook I had to make in graphic arts.
My hat is off, won't you stand up and take
So,
a bow?
I don't know what he thought of those, but he was very gracious anyway. Yeah, we all, so Andrew and my husband and I, we all went to lunch, and he paid for lunch. That was so sweet. And I think the place was called, goodness, I can't think of it. So I think it was a Greek name. I believe it's called Dimitri's. And that sounds about right, Dimitri's. But anyway, we went, and I guess, we all had hamburgers, whatever. It was just something nice like that, just something sweet. And Andrew was eating this hamburger. It was almost raw. I was very concerned for him that I didn't want him to get E. coli. So anyway, that was just one of those kind of things that I didn't mention, and I kind of wanted to just throw in there. I asked him about one of the songs, The King of Showbiz, and what album was that off of? 1951? Oh boy, I'm getting old. Okay, well, there's a song that he wrote called The King of Showbiz, and oh my goodness, that song has so many tracks in it. He's got so many vocals in there, instruments, and oh, it's amazing. And I asked him, I said, how many tracks is that song? And first he said 28. I said, wow. And then he said, wait, no. He goes, 32. I said, wow, that was awesome. If you ever get a chance to listen to one of his songs, you should listen to The King of Showbiz, and you'll just be amazed at his talent. Because he does all the writing, all the arrangements, all the instruments, all the singing, all the playing, all the technical stuff behind producing a song, and it just blows my mind. So, okay, well.
That's not my idea of what success is. All I need's a leading lady to get me through.
Just wanted to share that with you. It's one of the highlights of my life, and I'll never forget Andrew, and I miss him terribly. Okay, well, thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.